Wouldn't it be fun to have an architecturally impressive home and it's all ready to go? Come join me inside and let's tour this 7,100 square foot home. I want to introduce you to its very special architect, C.P. Drewett of Drewett Works. Come on inside. Hi, CP.
Hello, Renee. Thanks for coming.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for you to show me this house. I already know I love the view.
I know, it is an amazing lot. I love Estancia. It's one of our best communities we have here.
It's beautiful. What is one of your favorite things about this house before we start touring?
I mean, the first thing I really love about it's a lot that's better than 3 acres. I love the views that it provides, and you know, we have this really long secluded driveway to bring you back into the property. And once you arrive, it's this amazing kind of we're bound by a wash, and then we've got just amazing views to the south. So we get all the beautiful south light.
And here comes lights and sunsets next.
Yeah.
All right, let's go take a look at this house.
So we're here in the great room and kitchen and dining space. And we call this house the Desert Pavilion because all of these doors open up. So we have amazing views to Pinnacle. We have amazing views to Troon Mountain. And then we have this beautiful reflective pool that we get to look across from all these living spaces. And all this ties out to this amazing outdoor living space.
I love the merging of indoor, outdoor living, and it's really so convenient. Gosh, the views are beautiful.
It's really seamless here. You know, this house affords, in the main house, 3 bedrooms, and we've got a beautiful office set up here.
Gorgeous.
The stone cladding also is one of my favorite things. It's a new resource that we're working with, and it's all hand textured. So it's a combination of limestone and sandstone.
Yeah.
And it just feels, it feels very indigenous to the desert to me. And, you know, I've never used anything like this, and I fell in love with it. And there's a lot of it. So when you look in these primary spaces, like from this vantage point, it feels like it's a stone house. So, you know, we really deployed it, you know, with great hierarchy throughout the design. This is the main living space. This is our patio. It's flanking the main living space as well as the study, bonus space, whatever this might end up. And then adjacent to all this is now the entry into the primary suite.
I love the double doors.
Yeah, so these lay back nicely and they're out of the way. The massing here on this wall surface walking in, great art wall right at the end of this corridor leading into the primary suite. And I set this up so that there's a little bit of topography on the site. So the primary suite is a little hunkered in here. So the desert floor comes right up, you know,
cozy.
So all this is cozy. So you're hunkered in. This is glass is about 3 feet off the floor. So there's this beautiful boulder outcropping here. And then you can see you're looking right out over the pool. But it gives it a little different sense. It feels like you're really in a very protected environment here.
So this is a really generous primary bath.
It is. The primary bath seems to be one of the more favored spots, especially here in Estancia. And so we have a very definitive his and her vanity. We also have a beautiful sit-down makeup and vanity table. I tried to sequence this bath such that things have a modest amount of separation. We've got 2 water closets, and then at the conclusion of the primary bath is a wet room area. So we have our tub and shower, and then the tub has the same situation really as the primary suite, where the tub fills at level with the desert. So we've got raised planters, and these steps and the way the negative edge sort of grows out of the pool. So we have this nice wet edge. That's how we were able to make up the elevation difference on the site.
I love the feeling of this pool. It's really pretty.
The primary suite connects to the pool. The casita connects to the pool. And then these secondary bedrooms and en-suites, they also have their own access out to the pool. So
much luxury in 7,100 square feet.
Yeah, it packs a punch.
It does. So let's talk about this kitchen. Super simple, super elegant, and the millwork is beautiful. Definitely did not take a shortcut there.
No, it's all book match walnut, and it's all quartzite countertops and backsplash. This is book matched quartzite on the back wall here above the range, and then we did this great leather wrap on the hood.
Ooh.
So the kitchen is not as expansive as a lot of kitchens you see. One of the things that we did that's really clever about this kitchen is we have everything you need at your fingertips to cook the meal. And then we have this integrated pantry door back to a back kitchen.
A place to do a little rewarming and hide some dirty dishes when the guests come.
Exactly. And then you can get the day-to-day appliances, your juicer, your slow cooker, whatever other appliances that you don't prefer seeing. They can easily sit on that counter, so they're available.
Love. Hide everything we don't want to see. And a little secret door.
Yes.
I like the two-tone of this island also. The metal wrapping.
Again, everything feels very organic. Everything about this house, the materialities, that was the intention, is that it feels very indigenous, grounded in the desert. So quartzite countertops, and then we have this mill scale steel breakfast bar here that's very integrated and tied in. So, and the contrast, like you said, is very nice.
I have to ask you, only because you've told me about this before, this is your favorite sink, isn't it?
It
this your
is,
favorite
galley
sink? How does this all work?
So these, it's a kit of parts. So everything can come out. You have a wash basin for vegetables. You also have, another wash through station here and a rack that can push through. And then this can all take apart, and now you have a cutting board. The whole thing can slide over so you can have a larger cutting board. But these have just endless possibilities. And it's one of those things, the more you use it and get to know it, you find different really unique functionalities. But this shelf that's integrated in is what really helps all these accessories work. But the whole sink can cover. So if you're entertaining and you want to maybe do a charcuterie board, or if you want to make the sink disappear for entertaining, because it's present in the house, it's a nice way to dress things up. So Renee, one of the special things about the site, I said earlier, all the openings are highly focused to the south, and with our climate and the sun path that we have here, it's amazing to get all the south light to come in and penetrate in. And this time of year, when it's a little cooler outside, which is when most people are here, the south light really warms all the spaces, and the sun is far enough to the north that you get this beautiful sunlight echo off all the mountains. So the mountains change colors. It's a beautiful backdrop
that you get to look at all day long.
Yeah, and the architecture here layers. So we've got this lower opening here with all of our doors, just all 12-foot openings. And then we've got the upper glass that, if you need to drop shades or if you want to change the environment, these upper glass clear stories offer a great advantage of a different light quality.
So let's talk about this multi-purpose space.
Yeah. Arizona has become more and more car-centric. So really did the ultimate in flexibility here. So we've got a 3-car garage to the north, and then this is a 2-car garage. But what we're seeing now is people entertain in and around their cars. So this is something that can convert. We've been able to, we've entertained, we've parked cars in here. It's set up with a bar. This is set up to full audio video. It's got a full bathroom and closet. This can be closed off and become another casita. It could be so many different things, but it's could encompass the true car collector that really wants to have a beautiful space to celebrate a special piece.
Absolutely.
And we've got perfect views to Arizona Cardinals Stadium right out to the west.
Yeah, this is like a nice party pavilion.
It really is. I have always think garages are underutilized, so we've over the years have started appointing them nicer because you could have a big party here if you open those and you set tables out. Like you could have a party here in the motor court. I think is a really cool, entertaining opportunity.
It is cool. The other thing is, I also think this could have usage for like a super amazing workout area and spa.
100%.
You know, now that people's workout rooms have the cold plunge and the sauna and the red light beds, you know, that all takes up space. And this finally is someplace that could actually hold all of that.
It's that, and then after the workout, it can be a lounge. You've got like a juice bar area or wellness zone. But yeah, I think this could take on so many different lives out here.
Thanks for joining me for another episode of Iconic Estates. If you want an original C.P. Drewett home, then this one's for you. And yes, it is for sale and available immediately. And if you're loving this content of beautiful Iconic Estates, please subscribe to our YouTube channel at Iconic Life, because we are going to be providing multiple houses every single month for you to take a look at. And many of those will be houses that you could consider living in as well. So we look forward to you embracing the world of Iconic Estates, and we sure hope that you move into one soon.